Hello, Green Thumb traders and investors. Today is Wednesday, November 11th, Remembrance Day. Happy Remembrance Day. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth. It's Rod with Powell Group. And in today's video, we're going to discuss Green Thumb Industries reporting Q3 2020 revenue. So we'll take a look at the earnings report here in just a second. But before we do, make sure to hit the like, subscribe. It shows me some support. So we had a forecast of 0.02 EPS and revenue of 179.48 million. The numbers just came in and they reported 31% sequentially growth to 157 million. So they did grow 31% sequentially, but it is a miss in terms of revenue compared to the forecasted 179 million. And it shows here they have an adjusted operating EBITDA increase of 50.2% to 53.2 million, or 33.9% of revenue. So you can see here they had 0.04 per share for third quarter net income of 9.6 million. So they did beat on EPS, which was estimated at 0.02. So they beat on EPS, but they missed on revenue. So taking a look at the stock after hours, it is up a little bit, but we ran very, very hard into earnings. So wouldn't be surprised if we dip tomorrow after this, but it's definitely looking to, yeah, it's hard to say what this what's going to happen. I mean, we're seeing some growth and some hype with the US election, but let's just go through a little bit more here. Maybe we can get a bit more clarity on this. But revenue increased 31.3% quarter over quarter. New milestone of positive net income of 9.6 million, or 4 cents per basic diluted share. Positive cash flow from operations for the third consecutive quarter. Strong balance sheet and financial flexibility. So momentum remains strong across the country and in our business. The national election saw a green wave sweep across the country, with 5 states, New Jersey, Montana, South Dakota, Arizona, and Mississippi, all legalizing their respective cannabis programs. That's from the CEO. New Jersey is great news for us, as we think that legal market has the potential to mirror Illinois, a single state multi-billion-dollar legal cannabis market about to be born. There was resounding support for our mission to promote well-being through cannabis, and we remain bullish on our strategic position and long-term prospects of our business. So Green Thumb's one of my favorite MSOs. We have more MSOs reporting next week, but in terms of my favorite, I would say Trulieve and Curaleaf, and then Green Thumb and Cresco. But I am a little concerned about Trulieve with the CEO, Kim Rivers, her husband being in a RICO case and being investigated by the FBI. So it's certainly a little bit, that's the only reason why I haven't gone all in on that stock. So certainly concerned there, but would like to see them. Somebody mentioned on YouTube as well. Shout out to, can't remember the name at the moment, but shout out to them saying that they would like to see them replicate their success, not just in Florida, but outside of Florida. And I would agree with that wholeheartedly. So gross margin, balance sheet, as of September 30th, 2020, current assets totaled 159.1 million and included cash and cash equivalents of 78.1 million. Total debt outstanding was 97.1 million, or 0.3 million of which is due within 12 months. So not too bad there. You can check the rest of the article out on your own just for the sake of time. But again, we beat on EPS, missed on revenue. It did grow though, so we'll see. Let's just do some quick charting here. We'll start at the longer term time frames. Actually, before we do that, let's take a look at the weekly. So I'm charting the OTC as we have more volume on the OTC, but we are in a weekly uptrend. Stochastic is looking to cross bearish, so that's notable, but MACD trending higher, and we're above the 10-week moving average, so that is a positive sign. But stochastic, a little bit of a red flag there. We'll see if that gives us any indication tomorrow of a potential drop. We'll see how the market reacts during regular trading hours. And on the daily, we're above the 100, 200, and 50-day moving averages. MACD blasting off. And we are definitely on overbought territory on the RSI. So let's take a look at the monthly chart. So we are in a monthly uptrend here from the March lows at 369. We're up crazy 500% almost in 6 months or so. but we are in a monthly uptrend here with this monthly higher low established at 1160. Once we broke above the 1629 resistance, that confirmed the monthly uptrend, and quite a ways away down here to EMAs as well, but we'll see. Let's take a look at the weekly. Maybe we can see some more clarity. We are outside of the weekly Bollinger Band, so that could potentially signal that we are going to consolidate into tomorrow and potentially the rest of the week. Nice bounce off EMA 26 support at 1160. That was the new weekly higher low established. And once we broke 1629, again, that confirmed the monthly uptrend and our weekly higher low at 1160 and holding EMA 12 here on the weekly as well. So if we lose EMA 12, that'll be notable. We'll look to EMA 26. And if we lose EMA 26, that's the first time that's happened since back in May. So that'd be extremely notable. Keep in mind that we're seeing some more information about, I saw Puerto Rico found a bunch of ballots from the election. So if we start to see more numbers being skewed and potential recounts, I know Georgia is doing a recount by hand, but Biden's lead is growing more and more each day. So it doesn't seem likely that they're going to reverse any of the results or potentially see Trump come out victorious. I don't see that happening, but it could be a long, drawn-out legal battle. If that's the case, it could hurt MJ stocks in the short term as well. So just keep that in the back of your mind. But monthly, weekly uptrend, daily uptrend. We had a daily higher low back here at 1619 and another mini daily higher low here at 1940. Did we change the hourly trend from the 1940? Higher low, higher high, we did, but not much follow through. So not 100% convinced yet. I wouldn't say that's enough of a bounce yet to set that as our new daily higher low, but we are outside of the daily Bollinger Bands as well. And we'll look to establish a new daily higher low. And we'll know that that has occurred once we change the hourly trend. But most important, daily support down here at 1619, which is a ways away, almost over 20% away. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart, see what it did today. So run up into earnings, 15-minute uptrend. See we had a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then into the end of the day, we had a lower high and lower low. So into the end of the day, we did confirm a 15-minute downtrend. Taking a look at the 5-minute, 5-minute solid uptrend all day. Then we formed a lower high and lower low again, 5-minute downtrend. But again, we are up about 2% after hours here. So we'll see how that holds into tomorrow. But most important, short term is going to be the hourly chart. If we confirm an hourly downtrend, then the daily top is in. And then we'll look to potential bounce here at 19, the low here at 1940. Not a very strong support in my opinion. Then we can look down to EMA 12, which I would say is most likely if we see a negative reaction. But again, it's all going to depend on how we open up into pre-market and during regular trading hours. So I hope you found that information valuable. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite MSO? What are your thoughts on the revenue results and the earnings results from GTII? Are you in a position? Are you long? Are you short? I'd love to hear from you. Personally, I'm not holding any MSOs through earnings. I generally de-risk into earnings and don't hold through that. I've seen enough profit that I didn't want to give anything back, and I'll wait for the dust to settle here after next week. So thanks again for joining us on the Pursuit of Wealth, and check back tomorrow for another daily market recap. Again, happy Remembrance Day to my fellow Canadians and to all the veterans out there. Take care, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.